Yeah. So, hello. Today I have one problem that is still serious to me. Yeah. The problem is, what if wire 4 actually hits Earth? So I have 5 keywords to solve this problem. My first keyword is Earth. I put Earth because when wire 4 hits Earth, then maybe they said that it'll hit London. Yeah. And then it can even create some crater on Earth. So it means it could be like moon. Second is asteroid. I put asteroid because also like wire 4 for 3.1% now is coming to hit Earth. But when it hits Earth, it will be like killing all the city. But the lucky thing is that it will not like affect Philippines and Korea. Third is space administration. I put space administration because like NASA SpaceX could maybe help us to make like a rocket to deflect the way of this asteroid go to another planet, not Earth. So, like I said, my fourth keyword is deflect. I put deflect because we can make a rocket to deflect this way so that there will be no harm. Fifth is trajectory. I put trajectory because if we don't do trajectory well, then we don't know where will asteroid like certainly crash somewhere. So it means our plane will fail and many people will die because of this. But still, I had something that interrupted me. It was that my biggest obstacle. My biggest obstacle is that when we make a rocket and crash with this asteroid, I said that it will maybe deflect away like 2022 when NASA worked really well. But if we do something bad, like making too strong, then actually it could break and then the pieces of the asteroid could fall to Earth, which will make more danger. So my solution is to make a balanced rocket by learning and calculating how big is this. So this big asteroid is near the size of dinosaur killer and also the size of the Statue of Liberty. So if this crash, there will be like London. Yeah, the part of the London will be in chaos. But if we do correctly hitting the rocket on this asteroid, then the asteroid will safely go deflect. So I made now one movie about certain problem to solution. But are there new questions?
So, Ryan,
Yeah.
may I ask again, what is an asteroid?
Asteroid is a big rock on space that can maybe hit other planets.
Well, how do we know that it will hit the Earth?
Because NASA scientists found the new asteroid in 2024, but they said that this asteroid could decrease or increase like the percent will it Earth or not. But when it first was discovered, it was 2.3%, but now it increased. It became 3.1%.
So, you mentioned earlier about the rocket hitting an asteroid to deflect its direction. So, how do you think the rocket should, and how do you think, how big should the rocket?
Like I said, this is the size of the Statue of Liberty. So I think maybe the rocket should be almost the size of Statue of Liberty, but not the same size of this because it could, like I said, make a piece to fall in Earth and make really like dinosaur extincting.
That's all?
Oh yeah. What about teacher Noel? Yeah.
Thank you, Ryan. So, if I heard you correctly, you mentioned about your projection that it could possibly hit London. Is that right?
Yeah.
So, how accurate your projection would that be?
NASA said that when they calculated, they said that it will hit London. So it was also in the news, and also NASA. I don't know that NASA calculated correctly, but they said maybe it will be not London.
Like, how accurate is it? What's the percentage?
Oh,
Is it
that's
gonna
a
be
good
like,
question. Can you help me to answer that?
like, is it going to be 90% accurate, 50% correct, or less than 50%? Just give me your
Okay,
ballpark.
I think it's more than 50% because yeah, because they think like that because NASA scientists calculated. So I think it's not that low, like 49. No, I think it's maybe 65 to me. Yeah.
What was there any basis um for that accuracy less than 50%? What's your basis for that?
Like this because I said because like also NASA worked in 2022 and accurately like trashed to the asteroid and then it go to another side because it deflected. Like that, we knew that NASA was quite smart. Also, yeah. So maybe NASA did correctly to me. To me, I think so. Maybe it should be to me more than 50%. Yeah.
Right. So did you communicate anyone in particular in NASA to get this accuracy?
No, I
No.
watched like a news and NASA plays like
Good, good. All right. Thank you.
thank you. Now, teacher Albert, I made a movie about this, really like short film, but no lesson, of course.
Right. You want to explain first how you made this movie?
Yeah, this is about like AI generated, like in freaking, I generated AI like generated pictures, and then I made this as a video. So there can be some errors, like suddenly hand is just typing, but there's no body like that because it's an AI generated. I'm spoiling. My short film. NASA discovered an asteroid that was going to hit Earth.
Okay lang naman po.
How scientists named a plan to stop the asteroid from destroying Earth. A spacecraft was launched toward the asteroid. The spacecraft hit the asteroid and made it change its head. The asteroid was successfully deflected. Yeah, it's a castle. Yeah. So no more questions?
I do.
Yeah.
So this proposal from you to deflect asteroid. Sorry.
Uh,
So you're proposing to deflect asteroid from hitting Earth. Is that
yes.
right? So your proposal. My main question would be some ethical considerations. If you're familiar with ethical consideration, uh, asteroid hitting other planets is considered a natural phenomenon,
Yes.
like typhoon, earthquakes,
Yeah.
etc. So my main point of ethical consideration is that do you think is it is it ethical to do something to prevent some natural phenomenon from happening, like preventing a typhoon, preventing an earthquake, or preventing a possible asteroid hitting a planet? Would it be ethical?
Because if we don't like prevent, then there could be like many impacts, such as like there was one rich and one rich was staying in the beach with like really many money, like $2 million. But suddenly there was typhoon and the water, there was really super big wave, but the rich didn't care and just like slept there. Then what would happen to the money? It'll be a lot of like waste.
Like how much are we projecting if we are going to pursue this proposed deflection of this asteroid from hitting the Earth? Do you have a ballpark figure of how much are we going to invest in this particular project?
To me, I think it should be more than $2 billion because like rovers, it is now discovering Mars, but that rovers is taking like $2 billion.
Do you think would it create more problems than creating a solution when we project the
No,
resolution? Why not?
because like money, you can still get more and more, and also NASA is quite rich company, so I think it's okay because also NASA's purpose is to prevent or like study and exploring about space, right? So it means like we have to also prevent from this because this could be like the dinosaur killer, like extincting dinosaurs and like that. So it could maybe also extinct human. Like I said that it will not affect Philippines and of course Korea, but still Imagine you're in London and you're like pure London people. But suddenly they say that this asteroid will crash, but you cannot do anything. How would you feel? So I think, yeah. So I think we have to prevent.
So after everything is said and done about your projection about deflecting this potential asteroid from hitting Earth,
Yeah.
worst case scenario, if it fails,
Yeah.
are we that prepared? I mean, we're spending billions of dollars.
Yeah.
So are we prepared for the repercussions about this particular natural
So
phenomenon from hitting the Earth?
yeah, but if we feel like I said, if there are many pieces of asteroids going to now Earth,
Yeah.
it's really like dangerous to us. But the good thing is that it could not maybe disappear one city because like it is I think better than asteroids. Still, I think it did a good work, but I know that now that it will hit all the like world, but still it's better than one asteroid hitting one like London, and then London's everything is like destroying. I think it's better, but still because like pieces still, yeah, pieces are better than asteroid.
Well, well, I'm far from London. Would I care about being hit by the asteroid?
Yeah, because like they said that this is like 2,000. This is more than like they said that this is like 1 megaton bomb. So it could like, for example, like dynamite. It could like be like we can hear many crash. Like I think so because it's 1 megaton bomb. Imagine that.
Thank you. Any more questions?
No more questions.
I don't have any more questions, but
Thank you for listening.
Okay, thank you, Roland.